Oh, the intro's done now. Okay. The intro's done. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to, well, like the intro said, Battle of the Beasts tournament. This is the specials. So this is season 2. It's finally here. Battle of the Beasts specials. No, season 2. Battle of the Beasts season 2, specials edition. This is exciting. I've been waiting so long for this. And when I say so long, I mean since the Rivera's review. So it's quite a while. So it's really 18 books. I think it's 18 books. Should be 18 books. I don't know. Is it 18 books? I don't know. It might be 18 books. I don't know. Let's shut up and go on to the next round. So, Battle of the Beast specials. Yes, it's finally here. Woohoo! I need to stop clapping. I need to stop clapping my hands. It's louder than my actual voice. I almost did it again. So, round 1 is going to be like, okay, there are 25 beasts competing in this tournament. Really, 24 books, 25 beasts, because Vedra and Krimon are one. So, yeah. There's going to be 8 battles. That's wrong. There's going to be 12 battles in round 1. And 1 beast will be making it through to the round 2, kind of scot-free, because 25 beasts. I'm not doing 1-on-1-on-1. So, boom. Done. The specials announcement trailer, who would win video that I did a week or so ago. That was just basically a questionnaire for Lucas, like, what does this need to be done? Does this need to be done? Does this need to be done? All the questions have been answered for us. Yay. And now we're going into the tournament. However, what I wanted to do was have Vedra and Krimon do a tag team in round 1, then work together in round 2. But unfortunately, I can't do that though, because the twins want to. Because apparently, people want the twins to fight each other. Okay. So, I'm kind of upset about that, because I wouldn't expect a brother to be fighting a brother. But then again, we have, what do we have? We had, like, a good beast fighting another good beast, so, I guess that's alright then. I don't want to do this one. But, because they're brothers. The first battle is Vedra versus Krimon. Oh my god, just 1 book. So, imagine this at the end of the battle. This beast wins, but that also means this beast loses. It's the same bloody book. This is why I didn't want to do it, because I feel like a moron just holding 1 book here, then going to the other side doing 1 book here. Why? I don't want to do that, because it just feels so tedious. I don't like doing that, but okay, I gotta have to do it anyway, because it's been done now. So yes, the first matchup of round 1, Battle of the Beasts, is Vedra versus Krimon. No tag teaming or team ups with these 2 beasts for this tournament. Kind of obsessed about that, but never mind. They're probably never going to win anyway. I said that in my last video, so they're never going to win anyway. So yeah, we got 11 more battles after this, and 1 beast has made it through. I'm debating on whether to tell everyone now who that beast that made it through is, or just leave some suspension to the final battle of round 1. That's probably what I'm going to do, so then I can have people theorise on who they think could be the one that doesn't battle in round 1, but will battle in round 2. So that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, let's get into this battle. Vedra and Krimon, what do you want me to do? Like, this is why I don't like doing this battle, because I have no idea where I'm going to put these 2 mini Furnos going to be. Yeah, mini Furnos. I'm probably going to, well, every battle's going to be in the combat arena, and I'm going to do probably a rocky terrain. So, yeah, let's get into this. This is going to be the only battle for today, for the simple reason I got other plans for today, and it's my only day off from work this week. Yeah, I'm not happy about that, but at the end of the day, it's money. So, let's get into this battle. So, Vedra, if you didn't know, is the green one, because green in Spanish is vert or verde? Verde. I think it's verde. Vert is French for green. And it's close enough to Vedra. Krimon, I have no idea what that means what that could mean, or similar to in another Spanish, in another word. But Krimon is the red one. Which one is Krimon? The red one. Okay, I guess it is. Okay, let's do it. So, bit of backstory for these two beasts. They're both been under controlled by either Marvel or Kenta. Kenta controlled Krimon, and Marvel controlled Vedra. They each had their moments to shine. Krimon, if anything, a bit more, because he kind of blasted Kenta to flames, but somehow Kenta survived, so we know how weak Krimon is. But, yeah, let's get into this battle. So, rocky terrain in the combat arena. Let's start this. As both beasts exit from their sky doors. Sky doors, yeah. Sky doors, they fly up. They go right up. They see each other right away, and they're like, I'll go. Okay, I need to kill my brother. Yeah, brothers forever. Yeah, let's kill each other. Let's go. Go. They charge straight towards each other, colliding heads to each other, and when they both collide, they are attacking each other with their claws and tails and feet things, hitting each other with their wings, necks, and whilst they're tumbling down to the ground as well. So they land on the ground already. Well done. You can fly, but you chose to just fall to the ground with your brother. Okay. Whilst they're falling to the ground, no, they're just rough and tumbling, trying to see which beast will land on which beast. Oh god. Oh, I should have resorted to the Holy Bible here. Bear with me for a second. I need to find the Holy Bible first. Okay, there we are. Because a certain attribute in the Holy Bible is going to determine which beast will land on which beast with this whole fall into the ground thing. Hold on. I'm getting it up. I'm in the V section, okay, about Vedra, and Krimon, okay. Interesting. Okay, so, whilst they're rough and tumbling their way to the ground, Vedra, being physically stronger than Krimon, is able to overpower Krimon, and Krimon crashes into the ground with Vedra on top of him. Vedra climbs off and starts beating Krimon ferociously with his tail. See, this is why people like Battle of the Beasts, because of the facial expressions I make, along with the weird thoughts I have about these beasts fighting. Okay, and Krimon fights through it, and using all the power he has in his flame, which I'm going to count as a magical power, blasts Vedra with it, and it completely covers Vedra completely, but doesn't really do much. Vedra shoots out a fireball to try and counter Krimon's, but Krimon, being stronger with the fire, it just goes into that fire and hitting Vedra twice as hard. Excuse me. What Vedra does when he regains himself after being fallen over, it's like a very weak battle. After falling over, he flies up and uses his advantage, being in the air, to his advantage, obviously. Breathes fire down towards Krimon, whilst Krimon is fighting that back by shooting flame upwards. That distracts Krimon long enough for Vedra to fly to the other side of Krimon and what is this? Dive God's sake, dive down to Krimon to tackle him from behind. As he's doing this though, Krimon sees this in his peripheral vision, or in the corner of his eye, turns round, whipping his tail, and hits Vedra directly in the face, knocking him off course, causing him to crash right into a rock, shattering it to smithereens. Yes! Yes! What is wrong with me? Whilst Vedra's trying to regain himself, Krimon builds up all the flame in his body and spews fire out directly at directly at Vedra, shrouding him in flames. Yes! So hot. Vedra is trying to withstand that, but whilst Vedra's occupied with the fire, Krimon is inching his way closer and getting his claws and tail ready. Not his tail, getting his claws ready to dig into Vedra's scales and pull them apart, showing his exposed flesh. And what what Krimon does now is that he stops shooting fire and starts biting ferociously that exposed bit of flesh. Whilst Vedra's howling in pain, what he does though is he gets his tail, wraps it round Krimon's muzzle, which is bitten into Vedra, which does hurt, but it makes him immobile to attack anymore with his mouth. And Vedra uses his jaws and clamps it over Krimon's head, a teeth poking each of Krimon's eyes. This is why I didn't want to do it, because I'm going to get each dragon confused now. Thank you for the fans that wanted this battle. I guess at least one of them is going through to round 2. I know which one should. So Krimon's now blinded. Vedra is being eaten out inside out, I guess. Krimon whips his tail around and just hits Vedra in the neck, causing him to go what? Just to choke, I guess. So he loosens his grip on Krimon's head, and then Krimon uses his claws to slash at Vedra's tail, which causes Vedra to let go of Krimon's muzzle, I guess. I really hate this battle. And then Krimon flies up out of reach of Vedra, whilst Vedra is flying up as well. Vedra, having the height advantage, shoots fire down directly towards him with gravity on his side, shrouding Vedra completely. Man, if you didn't know, Vedra was fireproof, really. And whilst Vedra's trying to fight through it, was also flying upwards, which is a bit hard, considering there's a bit of downdraft there and fire. Krimon is actually soaring down towards Vedra. Vedra's a bit weakened due to all the fire burning his inside flesh. That Krimon tackles him, wrapping his claws around the neck, digging his claws directly into it, and tackling Vedra directly to the ground, smashing him into some more rocks, to smithereens. And to make sure, Krimon pins Vedra to the ground and keeps scratching and biting ferociously all over his body. Vedra is trying to fight back using his tail, claws and mouth as well, but his claws can't reach Krimon for where Krimon's pinning Vedra. His mouth is being, his head is kind of being held down by one of his claws. By one of his claws, and his tail is the only hope he has, but it's barely doing anything to Krimon. How's Vedra going to get out of this? Here's your answer. Krimon, realising this battle will end eventually, takes his head and wraps it around Vedra's neck. He moves his claws, one on either side of his head, holds Vedra steady, and just twists, breaking Vedra's neck. Vedra droops down to the ground, even lower than he already is, because he was pinned, dead. So, this is a part of which I didn't want to do. Vedra has lost, Krimon has won. Now I would say, I did go into this battle thinking Vedra should win, because it has a higher power compared to Krimon, but Krimon has a higher magic level compared to Vedra. See, this is the only difference between these twins. But I gave the victory to Krimon because Krimon has more of a history with coming out over his brother, with the whole beating him in the fight when they were babies to get Vedra back, but also with the whole fight they had when Krimon was possessed. Vedra did incinerate Krimon, but Krimon incinerated Kenta, which was more of a bit more of a history, but Kenta didn't die, so it doesn't count. But anyway, I gave Krimon the win because I think if you can get past the exposed scales, if you get past the scales, you're going to find every dragon's weak spot, which is their flesh. And aim most of your attacks at that, making him weaker at the minute, burning the insides of him. It's going to make Vedra lose his power, but if that happened to Krimon, it wouldn't lose his magic level. because at the end of the fire is fire. So yeah, so Krimon has won, Vedra has lost, and that's all for this battle. This is probably a battle which I would do once and only once when we get to the All Generations tournament, which will be Series 4 of Battle of the Beasts. I do not want to do this battle. In the All Generations tournament, these two beasts will be fighting alongside each other, not against each other. And I do not care what Lucas tries to say to persuade me, I'm not changing my mind. Anyway, that's all for this battle. If you like what you saw or heard, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press that notification bell down in the corner below, and I'll see you next time.